For many of you, the history of this little cottage in Woodland um, began about 19 and a half years ago. And many of you have followed the evolution of what has transpired here, in that a woodland has grown up around an old cottage. The cottage has a new lease of life. I have worked on a lot of writing about this place, and I've also shared very freely for about the past 15 years everything that's transpired here, and especially when it comes to the more magical things that have happened. For example, dowsing for water and unlocking a spring and creating a spring well that has since flowed through the woodland, making a beautiful stream that was never there before. In the hundreds of years of history, was never there before. So the website and the channel that I would normally use is called Fairywood Cottage. But I've decided to start this second channel called Fairywood Cottage as a way of focusing on the wonderful Celtic culture, traditions, knowledge of herbs, knowledge of the night sky, the seasons, because of course the Celtic seasons are quite different from what normally comes up in everyday calendars. And as a way to of centering down, really centering down into that energy which is ancient Ireland. Living here in the west of Ireland, it's all around me. And I want to bring you to places. I want to share all this magic with you. Now, I'll be visiting places like Queen Maeve's Cairn on top of Knocknarea mountain. Now, Knocknarea is famous for the fairies actually inhabiting the mountain. So when I go to places like this and share this with you, you will get the full story, the full history, the full magic, the full enchantment of that place. So come with me on this journey, and I hope to visit many places right the way across Ireland, and especially the West Coast, and perhaps even do some interviews as well with people who have followed the same trajectory as what I followed here in the west of Ireland. Of course, the reason why I've called the channel Fairywood Cottage is because there is a fairy wood within the woodland here, and you can find out lots of information about that if you look at the Fairywood Cottage website. But the whole notion of fairies comes from a place which is very, very close to where I live now. And that is the mountain where the Tuatha De Danann landed in their ships. So I'll be taking you right up to the top of that mountain, and you will see what they saw on that day, the 1st of May, Bealtaine, when they arrived. There are so many stories I want to share with you. There are so many places I want to bring you. So thank you for dropping by, and subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel, because you'll find yourself transported through each video into ancient Ireland.